Alright, Betty, today we're making lamb stew. I bought this lamb already cut. They're lean pieces of stew meat, or lamb in this case, but they sell them at most grocery stores. And so I'm just going to trim any extra fat off of them. I'm kind of picky about that. Only, my parents or my dad would not approve of how lean I think it should be, but that's just me. I'm not much of a carnivore, so.
And what weight did you buy?
This is a pound of meat, and it's good for about, it's good for, to serve 4. Okay. With couscous, that is. I mean, just on its own, it's not going to go too far.
So it's kind of like burgers, a quarter pound a person.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So this lamb was already cut for me, and I'm just trimming it a little bit. And it's really nice. I mean, it's beautiful, actually. See, I don't like these little stringy pieces.
The tendons and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't like biting into that much.
So you've got these in like inch by half inch kind of blocks.
Yeah, bite size. So I guess some people take bigger bites, but
but then it might not fit in a spoon.
Right. So, but I think, and I know, like, this is from Whole Foods. You can get this at Central Market cut this way too. In this meal, you can prepare it the same day, because if you wanted to plan this meal in advance, the lamb will be better if you do marinate it in its spices and herbs. But
like overnight.
Yeah, like overnight. Yes, the more you marinate it, the more it'll take on whatever flavors you imparted on it. Like, these are going to be more Mid-Eastern spices, and I really like it this way. I mean, when my parents made this, my mom would just use rosemary and red wine, rosemary, and garlic pretty much on all her lamb dishes, and that's a great way to make it as well. Now I'm kind of lazy about this because I have a spice grinder dedicated. I mean, it's
right. So it's like a coffee grinder, but it's dedicated for spices, right?
Because it's it always smells a little bit like whatever spices I've been grinding. And this thing, I think I bought it at a yard sale. I'm sure.
Okay, so you beat me. It's like $1.
Yeah. It was nothing, like a $1 or $2. So yeah, it's great.
Okay, now we're gonna.
Okay, so now we're gonna. Now, do I have to measure these, or can I just cook the way I usually cook?
Well, you can put them in there, and then
we'll
try to eyeball how much they are.
We'll. Okay, we'll measure it out. All right, you win. I will measure this. Excuse me. So, I'm going to put about a quarter. What is that, an eighth or a quarter?
It's a quarter.
Okay.
A quarter teaspoon of...
That's not enough.
No.
Let's make a half a teaspoon.
Okay, half a teaspoon. Are those just black peppercorns?
They're black peppercorns, right? No, half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon of cumin. Okay. Okay, and then you've got whole coriander here.
Yeah, so
you put half a teaspoon in.
Yeah, that. This I will measure.
Red pepper, a quarter teaspoon.
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna do it. I love the way that makes your nose feel. I just want to sneeze right now. And Now I'm going to put some olive oil, and then I'm going to add garlic too. But let me just put this on first. Okay.
So maybe like 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Yeah. All right. Now you'll notice that I'm using the same cutting board for both of these things, the meat and the garlic, because they're all going in the same dish and they're going to be cooked, so I don't feel any need to separate them.
So mincing about 2 medium cloves worth.
I think I need more, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to get one more.
When I was a kid, we never, nobody had ever shown us the trick about smashing the garlic with the side of the knife.
Oh, yeah?
But my mother and my grandmother and I would sit around the kitchen table and my mom would bring out like a giant bowl of whole garlic, and we would just sit there with paring knives and open like...
Paring knives?
Yeah, and we would just open up all this garlic.
That's so funny.
Until we had like a jar.
That's
of
cool.
Kind of how you buy it now at the store, a whole jar of peeled garlic.
Yeah.
And then we just burn through it so quickly because you know Korean food, I guess like Italian food, uses so much garlic that you don't want to be opening up like a whole bulb every night, which is basically like what you might use for a family. I mean, we had 8 people in the house.
Wow.
So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
the garlic is just going to come and dress this lamb right away.
Yeah. Always use this side of the knife when you're scraping up things so you don't dull
So you don't dull the blade.
Yes. All right, and then we'll throw these spices on it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so fragrant.
Yeah. All right, so there you go.